want to come on here today and talk about getting closer to God. You know, that's one of the most popular things that people want to talk about because that's like the most sought after thing within the belief. And so one thing I've learned about getting closer to God, well, first let me say this. I sought God for years in prayer, reading the scriptures, fasted so many times for so long. And I'm not trying to go over a list of things I've done, so please don't misunderstand what I'm saying, like my works or anything. But the number one thing I learned when it comes to getting closer to God is it's not even about how hard you seek him. It may be how you seek him, but not how hard you seek him. Like it's not about the effort you put in. It's not about how much you know, right? It's not about what you could do that makes him like, oh man, man, that really impressed me. It is simply about your belief, right? It says without faith, it's impossible to please God. And I was like, God, how do I just get closer to you? How do I get closer to you? And one thing I learned, when you ask God for something that he already gave you, he's going to put you in situations to force you to believe, to see those things come forth. He has to get you to look within yourself at the treasures he gave you in your earthen vessel, right? At the gifts he gave you, to force you to believe, right, in his promises and in his word. So through Christ, through his spirit, you already have fellowship with the Father. Regardless of where you're at, how much you're following or how much you don't know, whether you think you the worst Christian in the world, right? Through faith, you have complete access to him as long as you understand what he sent his son for. Believe God is who he says he is. Believe God will do what he says he will do, right? Believe God loves you. A lot of people, well, I need to be doing this if I'm believing, right? But they don't believe God loves them. They don't really believe God forgives them. They don't believe God can heal them for real. A lot of people, they believe God can heal physically, but he can't heal your heart and heal your mind. Or it's the other way around. They believe the exact reverse of that. The same way you get closer to God is the same way that you need to obey God, right? Which is through your faith. And faith is an exercise. It's something that has to grow. It says that we go from faith to faith, righteousness to righteousness. That he's the author and finisher of our faith. Meaning there was an origin to it. He gave us a measure, and we're supposed to grow in that measure over time. Some people think getting closer to God is a manifestation of something. It's tingling, right? It's entering into a prophetic realm, and all that stuff is great, and all that stuff serves a purpose in the body, right? I have wearied myself, right, trying to search out how to get closer to God, and all I had to do was rest in him and rest in what he said and who he said he was. Then I was able to stop overlooking how close I was to him, really, how close he really was to me. You're trying to get close to God, but God is already as close to you as possible. Come on, man. God is awesome.